Every mom that I work with has secretly worried whether they're a bad mom because their kid has these crazy, seemingly out of control meltdowns. And the answer is no, you are not a bad mom. I want you to think back to all of your intensive, focused, educated teachings and learnings on how to be a good mom. And I want you to wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, wait, isn't there like a course or classes that you go through in order to be a good mom? No? What do you mean there aren't classes? Oh, okay. So if you haven't been trained on this, and if you haven't been shown what to do, how to handle and show up for the meltdowns of sensitive and strong-willed kids, how do you know that you're failing? How do you know that you're doing it wrong? Because let's get real, like there isn't a training program that you go in order to be a parent. And therefore, if you see behaviors that feel uncomfortable to you, like in an extreme way, or maybe catch some stares in public or catch some judgment from like the older generation or whatever, like, let's be real. No one taught you how to do. And I'm a teacher with 16 years of experience, as well as intensive work as a behavior therapist, working one-on-one with kids with the most challenging behaviors. And here's what I'm going to tell you. I did get education on this, and it still didn't help me. It still didn't help me knowing what to do in order to truly support myself and the child that's having these extreme behaviors. I got to sit in rooms with kids having massive meltdowns day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And it took time for me to really put the pieces together to go, oh, I see it now. I understand what's really going on. And I know how to handle this while keeping my own respect and dignity, and while also keeping the dignity and the respect of the other. I know you see people out there getting all using their attitude, using their big voice, using their will, using control and manipulation in order to get kids to listen to what they're saying and follow directions. But here's what's true about that is those children are doing what that person is asking out of fear, and that is not a long-term strategy that works. And that is not a long-term strategy that allows kids and the adult to learn how to work together with empowered tools that always maintains the integrity, the respect, and the dignity of both people involved. I've seen plenty of parents out there. In fact, so have you seen viral videos that go, viral. Redundant, yes. Those viral videos that go viral. And what we see is a parent losing their shit because a kid has lost their shit, and neither one has the tools to bring themselves back to having a calm and steady body in order to move through what's truly happening together. And here's what I've learned. The relationship and the foundation of respect, integrity, honor, and dignity is what creates a long-term relationship that can weather the storm of these behaviors, that can collaborate and work together so that both people can find their way. And I think that it's easy to say that kid is bad, there's no hope for that kid, or that parent is bad, there's no hope for that parent, and just write everybody off. I think a lot of parts of the systems that support our humans in this country really do write people off when they aren't truly understanding what's happening underneath behavior, both the behavior of the parent and the behavior of the kid. And therefore, those individuals actually start to believe that they are a bad parent, a bad kid, a bad person. And that's just not true. People that don't have the tools to be able to meet themselves where they are in that moment. And so if you as an adult don't know how to meet yourself in that moment, then how in the heck are you going to be able to meet that child in that moment and then help facilitate them back to a steady state and then problem solve and navigate what happened? What can we do differently next time? How can we support each other so that this doesn't feel so intense when our bodies are in upset. There's a totally different way of looking at this, and this is what I help parents with. This is what I teach, this is what I coach, and this is the foundational piece of my larger mission, which is to help create a generation of kids that don't have to recover from their childhoods. Anybody that has gone to therapy knows that you aren't talking about the thing that happened last week. You're talking about how the things that happened and occurred in your own life in the ages of 7 and below, how the rules and the identities and the ways of behaving that we learned then are showing up when we had a challenging situation with our kid, with our boss, with our neighbor, with our partner. That is what's operating underneath, our seemingly adult professional selves. So if we can learn how to meet ourselves where we are, no matter the intensity that we're feeling in our body, that is the beginning to us being able to show up as an empowered leader in relationship to our children. If that's something that interests you, if that's something that feels like, yes, that's it. This is the information I've been waiting for all this time, please reach out. This is the work that I do. This is how we're going to help change how families operate, how we feel at home, how we operate outside of our home. It starts with you first, and then it goes to you and your child. If this is something that interests you, reach out. I have free workshops. I have products. I have one-on-one containers, and I genuinely want to help you. So reach out. Let me know. Let me know what you think about this video. I'm really curious. I will talk to you soon. And until next time, always